Cool.
People can call in.
Yes, we need interactivity. That's very important.
So any live viewers, we can show their comments here.
Cool. So are we linked to YouTube?
We're linked to YouTube and Facebook, and I'm going to mute my computer. So
good.
Notifications. It's not annoying.
Cool.
So we have 0 people viewing. So if we want to call people,
yes. So this is the beginning of the live show. Oh, we need to hit this record button right here so we can record to your micro SD card. Here we go.
Yep. So we can have the audio for the podcast version.
There you go. We're rolling on the micro SD card for the audio. We're live on multiverse platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and somewhere else.
We're live on my personal Marcile Powers YouTube, and we're live on Meditation Mandala, and we're live on the Vibe Tribe. And if Pinky wants to link her Twitch to this, we can link her Twitch to this.
She's live on Twitch right now, twitch.com/itspinky. So I might be able to call her, probably not. Twitch has terms that and guidelines that they like to stick with.
But
no multiverse, no multi-platform.
No, but they do have a thing, like they have a setting in StreamYard for Twitch.
Right. So it might be Twitch only or Twitch and an affiliate or agreed partner.
Oh, so you can't go on YouTube.
YouTube and Facebook not allowed to simulcast with Twitch.
Oh, I never even thought about the legalities of simulcasting.
Yeah.
So we can't simulcast with. Are we allowed to do it with Facebook and YouTube at the same time?
I think so. Yes, I'm pretty sure we can, but not 100% sure, but pretty sure.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna cue some music up. This is Closey. She's performing at the music festival that's coming up. We're gonna get into that later. We're also gonna get into your book and some other things that are going on, like your empathy group thing.
Empathy sessions.
Empathy sessions.
Nonviolent communication.
The first thing we want to do on the show is we want to call somebody because nobody knows we're here yet. This is a brand new show. We don't have any viewers yet, but we're on our way. This is show number 4?
5.
5? Show number 5.
Show number 5.
The first show is on my son's laptop. We have to extract that at some point. Show number 1. That was with Pinky. I think that's the only show where we had Pinky, or did we have her 2 times? 1 time or 2 times?
Yeah.
Once or twice. She was on the show. She's live right now on Twitch. So yeah, this is music from Closey, who's performing Sunday night at Okeechobee, big music festival. We're gonna sleep in our car tonight. Me and Pinky are gone. Gates open tomorrow morning. For more info, OkeechobeeFest.com. I'll be putting my phone up on the screen later. We just signed up for some third-party software that we're going to try out. We're using it right now. Actually, you just signed up for it. You just download it, right? Like minutes before this, right?
Yeah, so we are.
Okay, so we're learning. Bear with us.
Figuring out what we are doing, and I'm creating a join live again on Facebook.
Cool. It's called StreamYard, and hopefully with this software, we can hook up multiple cameras. We can do some phone calls. Maybe you mentioned that we might even be able to do some video chat, like a Zoom style.
Yeah,
which is
people
cool.
Want to share my screen, we can share screens, slides, videos.
So since you have your phone, you could do a little message on your Facebook to let everybody know we're live, or did you?
I already made like
an
event and invited people from the page, but you should do it. My phone's over there.
All right, I got my phone here. I was thinking about calling my friend Serpel.
I have no idea where my phone is right now.
I'm texting her right now. She's in California.
I'm going to show you my mandala while he does that.
All right, I'm texting her to ask if I can call because I don't know. She's a very mature woman, so I don't know how'd she feel about me putting her on the spot. So I'm just giving her the courtesy text. I guess I almost put someone else on the spot for the show. My friend Kylie, who I play foosball with on Mondays at Vapor Road. She was supposed to hang out with us today, like before the show a little bit. And then I just kind of had in my mind that she would be a guest on the show. And then once it became more clear that she was going to be on the show with us, she got stage fright and wasn't comfortable with that. So I tried to get her to hang out with us after the show, but she's booked solid. She's busy, so she's gonna probably hang out with us after the show next Wednesday. So maybe we can talk her into coming in the following week. After that, we'll see. She wanted to network with you because you're very resourceful here in town. You have a lot of friends since, you did run for mayor and all. That's kind of a big deal. In my mind, you are the mayor.
He's never going to let me live that thing down. A lot of people are never going to let me live that down. I feel like watched like a public official online for real. Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. I grew up in politics. I worked on my first campaign when I was like 5 years old.
Ooh, maybe I should call Kiana. She's kind of busy though. When I talked to her earlier,
my dad actually worked on Jimmy Carter's one of his Senate campaigns.
That's cool.
Back in the day, getting him started. Old South family.
Here in the area.
Yes. Old Florida family.
Deep roots. You got deep roots here.
Old Florida family.
Were you born here?
Bradenton.
Oh, cool. I was born in Tampa.
Yeah, you told us that.
We're Florida people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it here.
Mm-hmm. Florida's awesome.
We are very close to the #1 rated beach in the nation, St. Pete Beach. Top 5 in the world. So we're somewhere where everybody wants to be.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
Okay. Kiana texted me back. I asked her if I could call her, and she said about. She's got her guard up. I want to just put somebody on the spot. I know someone I can put on the spot. I'm going to call Budman.
This is the guy I do my radio show with. There's a lot of really cool people moving to Florida and coming to Florida too right now.
People are flocking here.
It's like a pilgrimage.
It's like doubling and tripling.
Mm-hmm. It's like a pilgrimage here.
People are coming here and they don't even know why. They're just here. Hello?
Actually, some people came here just for the ecstatic dance because it was a ecstatic dance.
Oh, he didn't answer.
Oh, it was Budman.
That was Budman.
Hey, we have a viewer. Hi, if you comment, we can read what you're saying.
Oh, cool.
You can say hi and introduce
I wonder who
yourself.
It is.
Mystery.
Hey, one viewer at a time. We're going to build this. If you build it, they will come.
This is my mandala art.
Isn't that cool? We're using the green screen. Look at the vibrations coming off our bodies right now. Isn't that amazing? See that? This is cool. We're vibing.
Static dancing. So why did you move to St. Petersburg?
Well, one of the reasons is because of Elon Musk.
Elon Musk?
Yep. He left.
Did he call you and say, hey?
No, he just left. And after he left, other people started leaving. It was like a mass exodus. And I just figured maybe he might know something I don't know. Mm-hmm. And so I got on a plane, one-way ticket with a pocket full of cash, and came out here just to check out the scene. And I was entranced. There's magic here.
There's magic.
Oh, Kiana said,
I'd rather not. It's a vortex portal. Look at this. We're on a in between portals.
Ooh,
we're in between portals.
That's so cool. You just stare at the center and then enter. Speaking of portal.
Hi, Marsha. I love you too.
Oh my God, it's my mom. Hi, Mom.
Oh, your mom is watching us. That's so cool.
That's so cool. Hi, Mom.
That's so sweet.
Thanks for taking my call yesterday. I needed that. It was very uplifting.
You got some mama love?
Yeah. So a lot of my work is seasonal, and usually around the holidays, money's extra tight, like nearly impossibly tight. And I've been dealing with that for over 10 years. And for some reason, it always gets me by surprise. I'm never prepared because, it's hard making money and saving money these days. Everyone's in survival mode. And I felt the squeeze yesterday. Rent was due, and it was the first time I didn't have enough. for rent. And that was an eye opener, like, oh man, I'm not doing something right. So, you know, the insecurity set in, and a little bit of worry, but you know, Mom, I did come up with rent money, but it was scary, but I did it. So
I mean, there are so many people,
and I'm not alone. My situation is certainly not unique. Yes.
Yeah. Did you know there's something people used to do called rent parties?
Yes, I actually been to one.
It came actually from the Black community in St. Petersburg, from the South Side,
okay,
and also from Harlem.
All right, I went to one with, I believe, these, like, I guess festy vibe people, like these Wiccan or white witch women. I don't know what they were, but they were very, very like spiritual, and they're doing.
Was that the one we went to together?
Oh yeah, that one. Yes.
Yeah, I was there.
We drank the cacao. Which was,
the cacao ceremony. Yeah. And we sat in a circle and
did some magic and stuff like that. And then something ate me up there too. There's like fleas or some kind of bug chewed my ankles up. That was interesting.
That was,
or was
so,
it could have been reaction to that
drama
spray
I had
too.
From that?
Yeah, I guess something you like accidentally put something in your bag or something.
No, okay. So I wanted to take a picture with Gabby with the dragon eye on her forehead. So I put it in my bag. But then what's her face put glasses on me and gave them to me. And what's his name Zebra played the whole video with the girl talking about just giving away sunglasses. So I think she's just giving us sunglasses, and I'm hanging out with fucking ballers. I thought she was baller.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh my God, if you're giving everyone this nice of glasses who's come to your party, because I throw kids parties all the time. You have to fucking buy so much shit for the kids who come to your kids' party. I thought it was swag to take. No one, like, at any party I've been to in the past 7 years have asked for a party gift they gave me back. So I didn't know she was going to ask for them back. And then she is demanding I buy them, like, after not getting any sleep, because I had like some fucking homeless lady knocking on my door from 2 to 4 a.m. that night after I got home. Because she thought her house was a flop house, because I was nice to one homeless guy and let him take a shower. I don't know what he told her, but she couldn't come in. My kids were there.
No. It's a family home.
No. So, yeah. So all that drama happened, and then she wants me to drive like an hour and a half out of my way just to bring her these fucking glasses I thought she gave me. And it was just such a fucking lack mindset from everyone.
Yes.
And that freaking dragon eye I saw at like fucking the dollar store, I did give it back to them. I like totally forgot. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. At the end, I took photos with it because I didn't mean to take the dragon eye with one of the homeowners. I don't know.
It was just a misunderstanding.
But those girls
became awkward.
So much shit to me about being a zebra from that. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I just don't even want these people in my life.
Yeah.
I just would rather.
The vibe was a little off.
Oh, the vibe was off.
It could have just been loving, warming, you know, open arms, open mind, but it was a little close-minded, a little bit.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Mom.
I don't know.
Love you.
I don't know. My best friend was like, their baby woke. And I know that is such a spiritual ego place to be. And I'm working so hard on that. But I meet so many people that I'm like, oh my God, this person's baby woke.
I was really into the chanting and the singing. That was neat. And then the cacao, that was pretty cool. Cacao is one of the top 10 anti-inflammatories.
Yeah.
Just like CBD.
I don't know. I didn't have the right vibe.
Yeah, I mean, I missed all that. You know, I had a good time, except for the rash.
With you guys.
The rash was a little
I had a good time with you guys. And like, I don't know. There was like the conflict with the dogs.
Something was up with the
that
dogs.
had to be escalated. Zebra had a dog, and they had a dog.
Derby.
And neither.
Derbs.
And like, I had to get involved between the dogs and keep the peace. There were several times there I had to keep the peace.
Maybe I should call
Zebra. And then when I left, it like imploded on me. Sure, call him.
I could call Zebra.
Oh my gosh! I wonder if they're gonna watch this and the sunship. I'm sure they're nice people.
Right, it was a misunderstanding, but it was just the way it was handled or dealt with. Oh, I could call Hogleg too.
I didn't feel held in care and empathy, and that's important to me. And I was hoping to do that for others. Your mom left.
Oh,
It's
so
okay.
Sweet. I make a high dose CBD for my mom and grandma. It's like 10,000 milligrams. It's just 2 ingredients: hemp and organic coconut. Zebra, are you there? Hey, Zebra, we're live on the air on Facebook. Me and Marcile Powers, if you want to say hi or chat with us.
We're in front of one of my mandalas. Hey, what's up? What are you doing, Zebra?
Oh, good to hear you again. Good. Out here in St. Pete still.
Yeah, so I'll be in St. Pete for a while.
Are you doing well?
Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good, all things considered.
Yeah, we're all right. We're hanging in there.
We're learning how to do a podcast. We actually got the green screen up today.
Yeah, you got to come hang out with us. We're here every Wednesday between 4 and 6 at Invision.
And he's not in Florida, is he? He's in California, right?
No, he's back. He's back in California.
Oh, he's in California.
What do you? Yeah, a while ago. Actually, I was actually wanting to talk to Marcel about getting that business license going through as well, because I know we left it at Hope from before.
Highly recommend it. Her husband helped me with my paperwork for the art deal.
So are you wanting to get a business license for California or for Florida?
Say what?
Are you wanting to establish your business in Florida or California?
I can barely hear. You have to put the microphone really close to you.
Are you trying to establish your business in Florida or California?
Oh, no, here in Florida.
Florida?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can help you with Florida. Hold on, I'll be right back. Yeah, we can Florida.
Oh, yeah, we can help you.
Several cool ideas.
Tell them to go on the podcast style and like our page.
Oh, can you hear me now?
We have each other's Facebook. We're so cool.
Okay, you know what? I might be able to. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, cool. I think you sound a little bit better because we're learning how to work everything. It's like a spaceship here in the studio. We're a couple pilots flying through dimensions. It's a multi-dimensional space here. But yeah, so this is a brand new show. We don't have any viewers yet, so we try to call at least one person at the beginning of the show. And I chose you to call you. And I definitely want you to come hang out with us. Like I said, we're here every Wednesday. And if you want to watch the show right now, you just go on Facebook and YouTube and look for
the Vibe Style Podcast or Meditation Mandala YouTube.
Nice. I'm actually making a whole mandala crown right now.
Oh, cool. That's right. You do amazing handcrafted jewelry, artisan style.
Yeah.
And at some point, let me see if I can pull up a picture off my phone, actually. Oh, my phone's glitching.
I got 2 new ones. And they're just, I call them elemental tools because they're way more than jewelry. They're most definitely like magical tools is how I can best put it.
Mm-hmm.
Magical tools towards elemental magic and attuning ourselves with the elements in our own consciousness as well, and the collective consciousness together with the effects that they give. You know, because they got 7 crystallizations of every stone. Then the 8th one I would call obsidian, but because it's volcanic glass, not really crystallized in a form. But there is 7 patterns, which are all our mandalas. So I like being able to, you know, like mainly talk about that too, because it has a lot to do with the next projects of the tiny house that is wire wrapped, and also the tools and elemental tools, staffs, wire staff, crowns, pendants, and all these other things that are a little more magical because of the attention to the weight, that I put a little extra weight on my pieces, and also like the meditation, or also in tuning with nature for those that don't believe that they can't meditate or it's hard for them. I like calling meditation a tuning with nature, so we could have a more clear connection with her.
Wow.
That's trippy stuff, man.
That's deep.
Yeah. So
That's
thanks
what
for
we be
having
about.
a good time. What?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to learning more about that. What is your information? How can people find you out there?
Well, my art is in Instagram, social media, but I am putting up a website shortly about all of my pieces, and they will be going for quite affordable prices for the majority of the public to be able to attain one of them under the thousands, just so it could be something that more people can start investing on. Is there also elemental tool magic pieces of copper. I use bronze. I'm starting to use silver, but I use a lot of copper and bronze. Because there's also elemental tools that I happen to work with bigger bulk, which is bigger gauge and bigger bulk. So I definitely need a lot of material. So
what about gold?
Investing in my material.
Do you use gold?
I am not using gold at the moment. Gold for me is very, very medicinal, but it's very overused. So I myself personally am against using gold. I can use silver. I can use copper and bronze, and that's where I'm at. And I don't necessarily honoring the mining of any sort of gold in the world, even though it is something that some people can acquire at their own end.
That's cool.
Well, cool. That's very, very cool, man. I love your work, and you made something for me. Let's see if I can pull the picture up. I'll be definitely wearing that at the music festival.
You can put it in the comments on the Facebook.
Are you going to Okeechobee too?
Yes. Me and Pink are leaving tonight.
Are you going to Okeechobee, Zebra, or you're in California right now?
No, he's in Florida.
I'm in Florida.
You're in Florida?
Go to Okeechobee myself.
Wow.
You're going?
Yeah, I'm going too.
Awesome. So we'll see you there then. You got to look for me and Pink. You won't be able to miss her. She's all raved out.
Maybe I'll go with you guys. I don't know. I don't like doing things last minute, but it sounds crazy.
Well,
maybe I'll go. Stay tuned next week.
If you need a co-driver, I might help you. I have a license, so if you need a co-driver, Marcile, I'm happy to go. I don't have too many things.
Oh, if I went, I would probably try and ride with them. But I don't think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna snuggle in my bed with some cookies and some good books. And I have class. I actually have class on Saturday, so I'm in school for nonviolent communication with NVC Rising, doing the NVC facilitation and empathy sessions, meditation mandala.com for more information. All right, Zebra.
Well, that's great. So
very happy to connect with you both. Thank you for putting me in tune.
Yes.
And I'm more than happy to reconnect soon again.
Let us know that
come on the podcast.
Let us know that you're watching and say hi to us in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be cool. Come on the Vibe Style podcast on Facebook, the Vibe Style podcast.
And then hopefully next Wednesday or the Wednesday after, you can come hang out in the studio.
That would be really nice. Send me the link to it so I can accurately find it, because the voices are a little shaky.
All right, you got it.
All right.
Later, bud.
All right, bless.
Love you, man.
Rest of your day, and may all spirit be with you of the light, and stay positive as much as you can.
All right, you too, man.
Always positive. Well, not always.
All right.
Yep.
Not toxically.
Later.
Positive.
Loving you both.
Love you.
All right, now it's your turn to call somebody.
I don't know.
Who are you gonna call?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Goodness. All right.
All right. Who is Marcile Powers going to call? I called Zebra.
Can I call someone inside of Facebook?
Yeah, if you think it'll work. Want to try it? Let's try it.
No, because I have to have my phone on mute or my computer on mute because otherwise it will sound crazy.
Okay. This is a brand new show. We're building it up. If you build it, they will come. We're live every Wednesday between 4 and 6. About to take my BFF, Pinky, to a music festival. It's her first music festival. We got friends that have been to many music festivals, so they've been able to throw her some tips and tricks. The one that we're going to is Okeechobee for the 5th anniversary Music and Arts Festival. A little bit of a delay here.
They don't have vanilla. It's not a drink. Hello?
Hey, Bija. Booger's daring me to call people and ask them to tune into us on our Facebook Live.
Are you live right now?
Yeah, we're live. Do you want to come? Do you want to watch us?
How long are you gonna be live for?
Maybe another.
Like an hour. We got the studio for another hour.
Yeah.
We'll try to max it out. Yeah.
I will. So we're out of the hospital.
Oh no.
No, she's good. She's done with the hospital. I'm getting her some food, and I'll be home in like 10-15 minutes.
Okay. All right.
We'll send you a link and say hi to us in the chat. Let us know you're watching.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
All
I will
right.
definitely do that.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Cool.
I
Now
don't-
she's one of your friends that's helping with the produce, right? The local.
Yeah, she took over Kenwood Organic.
Urban
My one friend
farming.
says that it's unavailable. Okay.
That's cool. It's nice getting a box of fresh produce every week from the gardens.
Yes, it is.
Skipping the grocery store from the garden, farm to fork, what you call it?
Farm to fork.
I like it.
What's your favorite thing about living in St. Petersburg?
The vibe. I noticed
What's the
people
vibe style here?
people walk around with the pep in their step. There's a good spirit.
Right.
The vibe is strong here. There's a reason why people are drawn here. I believe there's a vortex here drawing people to it. And the drum circle is like the center of the vortex. Yeah, sure, there's probably some crystals, some quartz underneath the ground, maybe.
No, that's
There's
Oklahoma.
something going on.
Darling.
There's something going on here.
Hmm.
And whatever it is, it's working. There's a Mandela here.
Mandala is there.
It's
Mandala
sucking people in.
creators.
There's people coming here from all around the world, and why not Miami or Orlando or all these top touristy places? What's so special about St. Pete? What's going on here? There is a sense of mystery going on. It is special here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so I'm thinking now we can get into some show and tell a little bit, and then we'll talk about the music festival a little bit. How's that sound? So let's start with you and some of the stuff that you brought here. Want to start with the background? How would you explain what we got up on the green screen here behind us? What's that about?
This is one of my mandalas, and I'm glad you brought it up because
It looks like a portal.
yes, we're gonna do the mandala meditation.
Oh, cool.
So okay, look at the mandala
All right.
behind us,
Okay.
and move out of the way just a little bit so everybody
All
else can look at it.
Okay.
Now close your eyes. Now let your eye see it and how the patterns look.
Mm-hmm.
Now try and use your mind's eye to recreate it more in detail.
Ooh.
All right, now bring yourself into the center of it and allow it to come around you. You need to be in the center.
It's like a tunnel.
And every end of the mandala, every jagged end of the mandala is every time you have laughed or laughed with someone. So it's just all this laughter. And then it comes back to you and then it goes back out, just like each of the lines in the mandala. Mm. And then if you get really good at it, you can see it as a bubble all around you, 3D. But I wouldn't recommend that until you've been doing it for a few. But you do it after you've been doing it. But once you've been doing it for a few days, it's good.
I have a vivid imagination.
No, that's good if you can imagine it. If you've had enough psychedelic mushrooms. But yeah, and then that's your energy bubble. And each mandala I do has a different thing. Like some is laughter, some is, just releasing triggers, traumas. Each point can be like a sharp event that made a mental synapse, making the beautiful ripple or pattern that is your life. So, been working on my mandala meditation series for a while. So, I do all sorts of neat stuff, digital stuff.
Wow. Now, is this portal going somewhere?
This portal is you, and you are going to your highest timeline.
Oh, like now?
Like always.
Present?
Like always. Like always making the choice for your highest timeline as a portal. Instead of having to manifest things or create things, just like create an opening in space-time from where you are to what you're searching for. I try and teach that to the kids, is just to open portals to move devices through, so it's easier for them to do things. I think in a few years we'll have a generation that can do telekinesis pretty easily.
Right. We just need to use a little bit more of our brain, right? Couple percentages
we
more.
We just need to learn to stop telling ourselves we can't do things. And I don't think that's something the older generation is going to necessarily get. But I think the younger generation that's being born in is going to come with those things.
And we could use telekinesis to fly, right? We just lift our bodies up off the ground, levitate.
That's one way.
Ooh. Trippy.
That's one way you can fly. Do you ever fly in your dreams?
Yes.
What do your dreams and flying? Do you swim when you fly, or do you have wings, or do you levitate when you fly in your dreams?
It's almost kind of like a Superman type of thing.
See, I was a swimmer. So when I have dreams where I fly, I actually have to swim in the air in my dream. Like I'm like in there doing like the freestyle to go higher. And I can get really high and go really fast, but I swim through the air because I swam competitively for so long.
Interesting. Yeah. I guess some dreams, it's like awkward when I'm moving around. Like it's like I'm not really in control, and I am like clumsy about it.
We have a viewer, and I want to say thank you and ask you who you are to say hi. If you want to, if you don't want to, that's okay too. It's okay. You have be in consent. It's good to be in consent.
Cool.
About things.
Hopefully this posts on my Facebook too. I got a lot of friends.
You'll have to accept my invitation to host the page.
Oh, did I not do that?
No, you haven't done that.
Oh.
So I am.
How do I do that?
Worry about it later.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
My son got this dinosaur from the security guard at the Florida Museum in Gainesville. He cracked his head open and on like a door. There was a glass door and he tripped and fell into it and it slid his head open.
MG.
And then he wanted the dinosaur. It was a misprint from the gift shop. And they're like, kid, you could have it. It was crazy.
That was nice,
Yeah.
but kind of sucks how he earned it.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is 3D printed. Everything's
No.
3D printed now.
I don't think so.
No? I like 3D printed stuff. So maybe should we go over? It looks like you brought a couple more mandalas.
No.
You were waving that one around earlier. Are these like different like portals or magic spells or have different impacts?
Each one has a different intention.
Influence?
These ones, honestly, I did 10 years ago, and I can't remember.
Wow. Well, let's talk about it. Tell me what the recipe is. I want to see that one.
I taught 3. I did a Great American Teach-In, and I taught kids how to do it. And honestly, I thought the kids would be much more technical and wizardy with it.
Well, this is
no,
made on the computer?
I make it through Adobe Illustrator.
Okay.
But the process is mathematical. And I thought it would be pretty simple and people would be able to copy me, but it's not as simple as I thought it was.
What do you do? Like make part of it and then multiply it or flip it?
Sometimes, yes, in different ways. Yes, in different ways. Actually, one of my mandalas is actually my math equation to make the mandalas. So I do have my husband read it and he was like, there's one page in your book that's all just numbers. And I was like, honey, that's the equation to make the mandala. So there is a recipe in Transcendence on how to make the mandalas.
Use Tesla's 369?
No. I'm more of an Archimedes kind of spiral. I'm more of an Archimedes kind of girl. Ooh. My son's middle name is Archimedes, and he's like, Mom, I wanna know about Archimedes. And I was like, honey, there was a time when people were really scared of science, and Archimedes did all these really amazing things, and they went and they destroyed it. So we only have a little bit of what he did. And one of them is a different kind of spiral to the Fibonacci. But Archimedes probably did a bunch of math to unlock the 5th dimensional consciousness. Right. Mm-hmm. Because we have a lot of math right now that's like 3rd dimensional consciousness, which is cool.
Right. So we're 4th dimensional. That's where we live.
4th dimensional, we're like a little more accustomed to, but like 5th dimensional mathematics.
Okay, this one scares me a little bit.
What?
This one's a little bit scary.
Yeah, that one is a darker one.
Yeah, I could see like a monster face in there. You guys see it?
Yeah, it's actually a series of them. I was in a dark relationship at this time.
Yeah, I can see it in there.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's scary. See the scary? Like it's like a werewolf or something. See it? Ow! 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 Ow!
That's probably my favorite thing about making art is that everybody looks into the art and sees different things because I make abstract art.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. I like when people see things I didn't intentionally paint into my art, and then I can see it from a different perspective.
Abstract is interesting.
Yeah.
Because everyone gets something different out of it. Like the realism art, it's just what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But abstract really makes you think. What's up with this tree right here?
Probably from my brother-in-law's. My brother-in-law stuff. He has America's Auction Network in town, and they have a lot of gems and things. So this is probably something that when they moved out of the office came home for us.
Is one of those auctioneer people there where they talk really fast?
That's what my brother-in-law does.
Oh, really? Oh, we definitely got to get him on the show.
Now he runs the whole company. No.
Going once, going twice. Sold.
No, that's. I mean, he's kind of older. He's been doing it a while, so.
Cool. So, what type of stuff do they auction off there?
Well, my husband and I, when we were first getting together and making our first son, we were flying around filming land lots and BLM land. So that's not Black Lives Matter land. It's Bureau of Land Management. So we said BLM so much for Bureau of Land Management that when Black Lives Matter became BLM, I was like, what's going on? Why is the Bureau of Land Management? But we sell gold mining rights on places, and also just land lots, and we'd go out and we'd film them out west, and that was pretty fun. And he's trying to start a gold mining thing now, but they'd sell like jewelry. He makes Native American artwork. You can get like rings like mine, Black Hills Gold, coins, all sorts of things.
Wow. This year I started drinking colloidal gold.
Yeah.
So,
my mom used to take gold pills when I was little.
Yeah, there's something about consuming gold. Yes, I'm a gold eater.
Like, yeah, it's good for you, honey.
Right. Helps charge up the brain waves.
Yeah, I remember my mom. My mom also got us on this kick where we were selling moringa in the mall or in the flea market.
Oh, like those little cream pies?
No, moringa, like the green powder, but it was like made into protein shakes and
things.
That's
right. Yes.
Yeah.
I was signed up for like a pyramid company that sold that stuff. My friend just signed me up for it to sell it because it was changing lives.
Yeah, my parents got involved with MLMs and it like destroyed their lives. And I tell people that like my parents did Amway. I don't want any involvement with your MLM.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And they don't take that as a no. They keep trying.
They make money with it, did well with it out there. There's some success.
The way they made the money is not aligned with how my family makes their money. My family makes their money in ways that help people. And that way, someone always ends up in the loser position in MLMs. And I don't want to be involved in a business unless everybody comes out a winner.
Right. Equal.
If like all the employees can't come out a winner in my business, then it's not aligned with my values and I need to go do something else.
The only way you really win is if you start it. You have to be at the top of the pyramid, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you have to be at the upper end of the pyramid, which is sort of the way capitalism is done, which is why we have like this whole Nasara consciousness. There's like this, what's that kid's name? He's worth $22 billion and he's a 29-year-old and he's donating all of his money. Where is he?
Wow.
Let's just see his name to different charities. So if you've got a pretty cool charity, let's see, screenshots. Sam Bankman-Fried. Sam Bankman-Fried. He is a 29-year-old billionaire. I was actually going to hit him up about my NBC stuff. Anyways, so he made billions. He's a very smart kid.
How do you do it?
Just knowing crypto markets and how to buy in one country and sell in another and make 10 million a day, 100 million a day.
What? Wow.
And then was like, I just earned all this money so I could give it away to charities.
Oh, that's inspirational.
That was like his whole motivation. And that's totally like Nasara consciousness, you know?
Wow. Can we get him as a guest on the show?
Darling, you are welcome to try and contact him.
Is he reachable?
I don't know.
Can we call him?
I don't know.
Well, we'll try.
You can try.
We'll definitely try.
You can try.
Well, it looks like you bought a big pile of stuff for show and tell. Well, what else you got going on here? You got some colored pencils. It looks like you got a business license sitting over there.
No, that's my birth certificate, darling. That's so I can go get my passport later this week.
Oh, good job. I got to help my son get his too.
Mm-hmm. I borrowed the platform, which is my son's still in the tail box. So usually there are some. Nope, those marbles in the bag.
Okay.
And some colored pencils for coloring mandalas for meditation mandala, colorful, compassionate chat sessions we're going to be doing. Cool. Where you can, we will get empty mandalas and you'll be able to print them out and you'll be able to color them in from home while talking to an empathy buddy who's there to listen to your problems and not diagnose you or give you advice.
Yes, I want to hear more about this. The empathy sessions.
Empathy sessions. It's not therapy.
Okay.
There's no diagnosis.
But I'm sure everyone wants advice. I'm sure, but you can't give it to them. You can just only sympathize with them.
No, you empathize.
Empathize.
You feel what they're feeling. If you sympathize, then people will feel that energy.
So are you taking that on? Is that what you're doing?
It's called resonance.
Okay. And then what do you do as you receive it? do you have to dispose of it or dump it or dissolve it, or what do you do with it?
You figure out where it came from. But if they're willing and they're ready and you have enough permissions and you have
that sounds like content.
You have to get enough permissions from enough parts of them to figure out where the feelings came from, harmonize and resonate with those feelings, tell them that they're okay and that they're not alone anymore, because a lot of times our childhood traumas are from our learned aloneness. So we are thinking that we are totally alone emotionally. No one understands us. No one's there for us. No one resonates with us. So achieving resonance with another person where they just understand you on a all is one level, it helps one change one's vibration or frequency to be able to move. It actually can be found in studying the brain. It can calm down the amygdala and allow the hypothalamus to open up so one can start making more clear decisions. There's also other things in the brain that are happening at the same time. There's a bunch of neuroscience that happens when someone receives emotional resonance from another person. It's enough. They don't need any advice or any strategies or anything. And if they want them, I mean, it's going to be based on you and your facilitator.
Wow.
Like if you really want advice from them, but you know, most people who have the training enough to do that are going to know that it's not, even if they gave you advice, you wouldn't do it. So there's no point. The only point is to try and lead you to naturally arrive at that decision, because that's when you'll actually do the advice. If I just give you the advice, you're not going to go do it. But if I like help you
figure it out on your own,
help you open enough emotionally to me to where you feel comfortable, you'll start opening up in more places in your life and start speaking up for what you're really feeling and really needing.
Wow, that's powerful. Sometimes you just need somebody to listen. That makes a big difference. That could save a life, just being there to listen to somebody.
Yeah. And we really don't have, a lot of people aren't trained in how to listen to somebody who's in pain. All they want to do is cure the pain, but that doesn't work. People feel that energy, that kind of control, and it drives it kind of deeper, the pain.
Right.
And it builds up a fake personality. Not a fake personality, but a personality.
Guarded or shielded.
A personality that's there to protect the other one, to make sure that it's okay.
Interesting. Yeah. Because it's important to process, right? You don't want to just sweep stuff under the rug. You want to get it out and understand it, and then it can shrink. I mean, like bad memories might not ever go away, but they can lose their impact. They can shrink down and seem smaller and not as influential.
My mom taught me this 5R systems when you're talking about refiling memories when I was very young and my father started abusing. She was like, here, you got to learn this. Is recall. So what happened, a lot of times recalling it, just getting the faintest hint of it is hard, you know, so you got to recall it. And then you've got to remember it, what happened, and then you've got to relive it and be there. And then you've got to release it. So you've got to put it in a different perspective, in like a comedy perspective and in a learning perspective. You've got to frame it differently in the brain, or take it from a trauma center back. You got to have a conversation between like the prefrontal cortex to know that everything's okay, and you can put it into a new spot in the brain, you know?
Right.
And then at that point, you can refile it in the brain and put it into a new place and release it.
That makes it more manageable.
No, it just makes it not hurt anymore.
Right.
It doesn't hurt anymore. It's a thing that happened, and what matters is how you felt about what happened.
I'm thinking about Pinky right now. She could probably use a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Bless her heart. She had a flashback the other night, and it was immobilizing. She was just there in the moment and terrified, and
her dorsal vagal was activated, and
Yes.
she thought that she was currently in a past moment where she had trauma and it didn't know that it could relax
she was there.
and that she was safe. She couldn't
Right.
tell her mind that she was safe.
The trigger was watching Poppy. Do you know about Poppy on YouTube? She's like an influencer. She's very artistic and mysterious.
No.
She did a little bit of music, or she's doing music now, but her story is very interesting. We watched some documentaries on her, and she dealt with an abusive boyfriend that, played mind games, and
Right.
that was a trigger for her. She went back in the past for a minute and got stuck, and it was painful for her. And all I could do is be there as a friend and listen. I don't have the best advice, but I know you do. So maybe you guys could go on a couple journeys with your giraffe ears.
My giraffe ears.
Yeah, what's the deal with the giraffe ears again?
So the giraffe
it's a tool.
in nonviolent communication has the highest perspective because its neck is above everyone, so it can see from everyone's point of view, and it has the biggest heart of any animal. So it's an ultimate compassionate animal. So when you're a giraffe, you embody compassion, and when you're a jackal, you're embodying the part, like the Karen part that's like, oh my God, I want to talk to the manager.
Hungry.
So we actually do things from the point where we're like, okay, if you have a conflict with someone, and we're like, okay, best way, worst case scenario, I'll put on my giraffe ears to make it kind of funny, and I'll be them as a giraffe, and you're going to make your request to me. All right, now I'm going to take those off, and I'm going to do the jackal, and I'm going to be like, and then, you know what I mean?
Oh, you need some jackal ears.
Yeah, I need to. Well, actually, I wanted to get a whole set of them, of all different animals, and have kids coloring classes and have the kids pick out the animals and pick out the emotions the animal ears embody. Like the mouse could be shy or the cat could be curious.
Oh, we all got
But I would let the kids pick out the personalities of the ears they pick and stuff. So it'd be fun for them.
What if you wanted to be a dolphin? They don't have ears. So.
Oh, yeah, we'd have to get a tail.
Oh, okay.
It's like it would have to come after me after the session and tell me I want a dolphin.
It's interesting how dolphins communicate.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Sonar?
Yeah.
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 So
what? Like bats?
Yeah. So what kind of conversation would that be like between a dolphin and a bat?
That'd be interesting. Have you ever been with the dolphins?
I have not, but I feel a calling. I feel like the dolphins are calling to me out there.
Yeah. I was staying at a friend's place, and dolphins came out to the dock while I was out there, and we had a really magical experience. They were like doing tricks and stuff.
They're so playful and perky.
They're so much fun, and they're so like if I meditate, like I've seen whales and stuff come when I go and like meditate. It's pretty cool. I have this spot I do ceremonies on in like North Shore Park, Vinoy. I've been doing it for like 10 years over there.
And you feel like there's a communication going on a little bit?
Oh, there's 100% a communication going on with the water, cool. And then also the whales, and also Gaia. I've talked to Gaia for some time. Ooh. I don't understand why more humans don't talk to Gaia.
I'm interested in learning more about Gaia. As a matter of fact, the website, I get ads for the website. I guess there's an app
there's
with
a
programming,
streaming service, Gaia,
documentaries,
Gaia,
and
no, they're like the Netflix of spiritual.
Okay, I might actually sign up for that.
Gaia, our show, you could pick it up at any point.
Cool. I want to learn more about the Pleiadians.
Okay,
it's very interesting.
So the Pleiadians seeded this planet and are like our immediate family, our immediate parents. And it's very rare. It's kind of like keeping a houseplant alive to start a whole galaxy, civilization, universe like Earth and soul.
Wow.
So they're like consciousness. They're like our parents, and so we have a relationship to them, kind of like we have to our parents biologically, or we might feel more softer towards the Arcturans, or I feel softer towards like Syrians. So.
Oh yeah. So in the near future, I'd like to dig into these topics.
The
Get into some
Pleiadian
more details.
star creation and their involvement in World War II and everything like that. You want to go that deep?
Oh yeah, definitely. It looks like you got some more stuff for show and tell. Like I see a flashlight and a magnet.
Plug it in. Oh, that's just stuff my son keeps in the car for show and tell.
Oh, okay, cool.
My son always has a flashlight.
Yeah, flashlights are.
But you can't see it.
Oh, it's green. So.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
It's got the chroma key effect on it. That is cool.
We should probably go. My laptop battery is dying.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look at that. That is super cool.
Do we need to plug the laptop in?
Do you want to stay on air?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to go off the air.
All right. Well, you tell a story next.
Well, is it my turn?
Story time.
All right. So one of my friends who I should call, actually, longtime friend, met him after I met Budman. His name is Hogleg. And he went to Mardi Gras. And on his way back home from Mardi Gras, he was passing through town and he stopped by to visit me and my son. And it was nice seeing him. And he gave me this. This is a company that he's working with. They were on Shark Tank. It's called fanhorns.com. I don't know if you can see the website there. It's a little blurry. But it's like it's for like sporting events, and I guess you could use it like when you're snowboarding. Just it's a form of communication without a phone or radio. It's really loud. So basically, there you go, fan horns. So basically, you could disconnect one of these. So you have two horns, and if you're trying to find each other, you just blow the horn. You listen for the horn. If you hear it, then you blow yours, and you can find each other. So, maybe if me and Pinky get separated at the festival, we can each have a little horn. This is super loud, so I'm going to try to use this in a soft way because I don't want to blow any speakers or eardrums. So, what was our safety word? Honk honk?
Honk honk.
Okay, so there's our safety word, honk honk. Turn your volume down if you think this could have an impact. This is very interesting, though. That would be so cool to have an idea and invent something. This is kind of like what I'm doing with the sound bath. I'm making a sound bath is what I'm doing. And what's great about it is it's a pod that's introducing vibration therapy to sound therapy. So, all right. So here comes the safety word, honk honk. I'm not going to blow it into the mic either. I'm blowing on the side here a little bit. Oh, wait. I don't want to blow it like in your face either. So let's see here.
All right. Here.
Oh, that's loud. And this could be like super extra loud too. Like this could be obnoxiously loud. This is perfect for me. I told Pinky I wasn't going to be blowing this every 5 minutes, but I am going to need to blow this once in a while. And
Pinky sounds like your mama.
I could see she's my Jiminy Cricket. Same with Bud. I could just tell them everything and they can help me sort out my thoughts and help me figure stuff out because I have a hard time with things sometimes. But yeah, this thing, I could see this annoying some artists on stage. Like if I were to honk this at just the right time or wrong time, I could see them wanting to kick me out for this, or I could see this like getting taken away for being overly obnoxious. Yeah. So I am going to be playing with this at the music festival, and hopefully I don't get into too much trouble with it. I'm going to keep it fun and keep it light. I'm probably going to need Pinky's permission to use this pretty much every time. I'll let her know about the safety word. Pinky honk honk, and she's going to say nope nope. But that's okay. I can accept that.
You can accept the nope.
So yeah, when you guys get a chance, check out fanhorns.com.
Also,
and see what this is about. Learn more
a
about
reminder that Easter's coming up, and not to distribute the noise-making toys and the Easter baskets to fellow parents.
Oh,
Please don't be.
kids love it. Parents, maybe not so much.
Yeah, I actually did buy my son a bunch of things. Or no, I didn't. I got it off the gifting group. A bunch of things for him to blow in. So,
Not quiet toys, right?
not
So
no.
the loud
but
ones are for the
he
outside.
wasn't.
Or?
He's in speech therapy. No, he can do it whenever because he's in speech therapy. So it's a lot of work for him. So he doesn't do it that much.
Okay.
Both of them don't do it that much. It's like exercising for them. So they're like, eh. If they do it, then I should be happy because they're working out their vocal cords.
All right. So now might be a good time to check out OkeechobieFest.com. I want to play the announce video. It's only like 2 minutes long. And I'm going to have to play it off my phone because we are using new software today, but we don't really have it down quite yet. But I'm pretty sure we can do a picture-in-picture at some point once we play with it a little more.
But well, why don't you just explain Okeechobie's Fest instead of doing the video?
Well, I don't really know that much about it. I know it's the 5th anniversary. It's going down March 3rd to the 6th. The gates open tomorrow morning for parking and camping. Pinky and I are going tonight to get an early start. We're going to sleep in the car tonight. There's a huge lineup. Looking forward to seeing. So Thursday, not too excited about any artists that are performing Thursday night. Nothing really.
Is anyone in St. Pete going to Reggae Rise Up?
I would like to go because my favorite band is going to be performing, Revolution.
Which one? Revolution, yeah.
Yes. I just don't know if it's like too soon, right after one festival after another. I don't know if I have it in me, but I'll give it a shot. I'll try.
Yeah.
So Friday night, looking forward to seeing Tame Impala. That'll be great.
What's Tame Impala sound like? What kind of music?
Oh, it's great. It's it's like groovy, chill.
Is it electronica?
Most of this is electronic music, yes.
Okay.
I
love a good electronica music festival.
Yep. Saturday night is going to be Megan Thee Stallion, which is like hip hop. Grizz. Troy Boy is what I'm looking forward to. I like his style. Glitch Mob might be cool. And then there's a lot of like up and comers and like new DJs and producers and artists. It's a good chance to check out new music. Sunday night is Ashniko, which will be cool. I really like her a lot. She's got the alien style. Reminds me of like Grimes or I'm drawing a blank, but I like her style. There's somebody else that she kind of reminds me of, but I can't think of it. Also, Closey is performing Sunday night. Looking forward to that. Played some of her music earlier. And a bunch of other new people. So this is going to be a lot of fun. And I'm really excited about it. This is Pinky's first music festival. We're camping out there. So it'll be like an immersive experience. But one thing that I like on the website, it says, enter the portal.
Enter the portal. Actually, I made something at Earth Dance that was a portal. I really want to do an installation at music
Let's
festivals
click it.
again. I submitted to Reggae Rise Up too late.
All right. It says 186,766,147 seconds ago, it happened. It says a portal opened and everything changed. A world opened up that was manifested in our dreams and came to life when tens of thousands of beautiful souls converged in the magical nature paradise of Sunshine Grove. Ooh, I'm going to read a little bit more. It says, be here now. Since the opening of the portal, all that time ago, individuals from every conceivable tradition have come together to experience the yearly ritual that is Okeechobie Music and Arts Festival. Human beings travel from all corners to return to their wild roots, frisking about as the sunshine dances playfully through the groove, replicating the harmony we once enjoyed with Mother Nature centuries ago. Wow.
I love waking up at a festival on like the third day when your phone is dead and nobody's phone is working and y'all are just telling time by where the sun is.
Yep. You got daytime and nighttime. That's all you know. Okeechobee is a sanctuary free of the restrictions and concerns of everyday life where the only rule is to be here now.
I actually get pretty good at telling what time it is based on where the sun is by my third day.
So if it's right above you, it's around 12 o'clock.
Right.
You know that much.
You know that much. And based on how long the day is at your time of year, you'll know. Because sometimes the sun sets at like 5 o'clock here. Sometimes it sets at like 9 o'clock.
Wow, that's a big difference.
It's a huge difference.
Yeah, the 5 o'clock's a little too early.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, when it sets at 5:30 in like the peak, it's a lot.
All right, here it says, be fully present within yourself and the community to dream with childlike wonder of the myriad possibilities enveloped by the mystical natural world, to dance through the night, untamed and untempered by the constrictions of society. These are the reasons Okeechobee exists, to allow every Okeechobee being a space to be authentically themselves, to cultivate kindness, respect, and community between each other and the environment we inhabit, and to reach new heights of untapped spiritual potential through the powerful invocation of song, rhythm, and dance. Step through the portal and enter a corner of the universe unlike any other known to humankind, the wonderful world of Okeechobee. Oh, this is going to be so fun. We're entering through a portal.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah, this should be interesting. That's cool.
You know, we're all portals, right?
What's that?
We're all portals.
Yes. Every story, every situation
we can travel
is a dimension.
Through multiple dimensions. We can travel through dimensions.
I believe that.
We are traveling through timeline dimensions. I am so glad that however we've shifted the timeline has brought back Clearly Canadian. I am so happy to have Clearly Canadian back in stores. Whatever had to be Mandela affected to bring back Clearly Canadian was worth it, because I love Clearly Canadian. I had one. I'm so happy today. It's been a while.
Oh yeah, I got a friend from Canada. She's a dominatrix.
You know the drink I'm talking about? It's like a sparkling water drink. It's super yummy and tasty.
Like Perrier?
But it's like sweet too. It's like sweeter than that. It went off the market for a while, and when it came back, I was like, "Oh, we did it! We brought it back. Mandela affected it."
I'm a huge fan of spritzers. It's my favorite.
When those things went offline, I made a guy who really liked me drive 50 minutes just looking to buy me one in various stores. I was like traumatized. It's like, no, I can't buy it anywhere. It's very nice. Sorry about that, Josh.
So on the website, there's a festival guide, an activity schedule, all kinds of cool stuff. Hopefully we get phone service out there.
I'm sure you won't, and it's going to be amazing.
It's going to be great, yeah. I'm sure there'll be paper maps.
Whenever there's a bunch of people in one place, I feel like they just drop our cell service. They're like, no, we can't have our revolution.
So there's one thing I'm a little disgruntled about, not too much, but the campsite is quite a distance from the venue, at least a mile, up to 3 miles. You have to walk from your campsite to the stage. So that means a need is there for transportation. There are people going back and forth with like pedicabs and golf courts, and they're wanting maybe like money or product for trade, maybe barter.
Right.
But I'm going to want to go back to the tent at least a couple times a day, and it's going to be a situation every time.
Mm-hmm. It reminds me of being in Dragon Con.
I'm not going to want to be buying food and water in the venue, which is the idea, but everything's really expensive, and I'm bringing all my own stuff. So, and I'm not going to want to be carrying around everything either. So, I'm sure with someone like Pinky, it'll be easy to find rides.
Yeah.
And I will be bringing stuff for barter, so that'll help. I just
Right.
don't want to be dropping $20-$40 left and right for every little thing. So
that is what going to a festival is like, my
point.
friend.
Yeah. So I was going to try not to bring any money at all.
Right.
Just to see what happens. But that might not be a good idea. I should probably bring a little cash. I know Pinky's going to want to buy stuff like rave lights, jewelry, and clothes. There's so much cool stuff to buy at a music festival.
There's so much cool stuff to buy everywhere.
This is going to be so much fun. What's the last music festival you went to?
Earth Dance.
How was that?
That was amazing. Well, I was one of the artists in that show, and I smoked a little bit, and I hadn't smoked in like a long time. I had my kids there, I had a booth, and I had my installation. And these people did this thing that I had read about online that child kidnappers did. My kids, where they tried to separate me from my kid, and it seemed like they pretended not to know each other, but they were like kind of coordinating their efforts. So I went and like freaked out to the art director about it, and he was like, "Oh, this is a good festival. Don't say like things like that. We have a mom who has missing a kid." Or he was like, noticed I was stoned, and he was like, "Oh, did you smoke? Or are you just paranoid?" And he's like, "You don't want to be like this one mom who's going around saying her kid is missing." And I was like, "Wait, so I'm telling you, I think these people tried to kick my kid, and there's a kid missing?" And he was like, "Well, maybe you should talk to security." So I did, and I got the security guy's phone number, and I went around and I looked for those people's campsites and took all their license plates numbers and was texting it all to security. But I never heard anything else that happened to him. The guy just said thank you. And that was it. But the kid was found by the end of the festival. And I followed those people around. And I watched the lady kind of like go up to a young woman who looked like Pinky and like kind of try and get close to them. And I was watching her on the last day of the festival, making sure she didn't slip the girls anything, watching her hands and stuff. I'm like, you're not going to steal one of these dancers, you know? I'm a mom. I'm a bear.
And it does happen.
I'm a mama bear. Yeah. Because like
you have to be vigilant.
You do have to be vigilant. So I really want to do art at festivals, but I really don't want to take my kids anymore.
Right. It's risky. But that is the way to do it, though, is to be a vendor.
Yeah.
You're going to get...
Actually, I want to do installations. So like what I did was a thing on top, and it was a literal portal. So like my mandalas like behind us were projected spinning, and they were rotating between them, and it had something above where they could like dance underneath it. So I want to set up things like that at festivals and stuff. Yeah. But yeah.
Good idea.
I would love it if I went with a tribe that was large enough that I felt safe to bring my kids, because I do want to bring my kids to festivals
with kids.
That experience was really rough.
I
do want to go back to festivals and doing art.
I'll never forget losing my daughter at the state fair. That was so scary.
Oh no, you lost her for how long?
Too long. It was probably it was probably a lot shorter than it seemed like. Maybe like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. Someone noticed that she was by herself, and security intervened. But the thought of never seeing my daughter again was just the scariest feeling ever I've ever felt in my whole life.
So having the special boys I do, that's the experience of going out places frequently. That's why we don't go to theme parks.
Yeah. Because it happens.
Because it happens frequently. Like the museum staff will just bring me my kid back. And I'll be like, "Oh my God, Orion." And I'll be like, "Mom, I thought you left the museum. I was trying to follow you. Why would I'm here with your brother."
So scary.
It is scary. But yeah, my kid goes missing a lot.
Oh no. That's not a kid habit.
No, it's not. But he gets scared when he goes missing and thinks he's going to get in trouble. So then he hides.
Oh no.
From everybody, because the fright or flight kicks in, and then he hides. And then I don't want to yell at him because he's scared. But oh my God, my cortisol levels are so high.
You got to keep a leash on him.
I do have leashes for them, and I've had people say negative things about the leashes, and I'm like, do you know how easily it is to lose these kids? They're
Right,
so
1
fast.
second, half a second.
And I have a knee injury.
Take your eyes off them for just that one little moment.
Yeah, and they don't.
Gone.
They just don't have the fear capacity that a lot of people do, and they think that I don't know, attachment parenting style makes them more independent and think that the world is safer because they've been so safe up to then in their life, and you're like, I don't want to tell you there's terrible people in the world.
Right.
Yeah.
So this same daughter asked me for an Amazon gift card a couple weeks ago, and I was like, sure. What you gonna be getting on Amazon? And she said weapons.
Oh no.
And I was like, what kind of weapons? And she's like, like a taser, stun gun type thing, and some pepper spray, and a knife. And I was like, oh, what's going on? And then she told me that walking home from school, someone tried to get her friend in the car.
Right.
And she acted like she had a taser and scared the guy off.
Right.
And saved her friend.
Right.
So I was like, oh, ooh, that's a doozy.
Mm-hmm.
So I got her the weapons. But I told her, just don't take it to school because you can get kicked out of school. You're going to have to figure out a plan of like hiding them somewhere before and after school. So you have it, in between.
God, that's ridiculous.
I know. She's 12 years old.
That's ridiculous. She needs to just take martial arts.
Right. But how hard is she going to kick somebody? She's so little.
It's not about kicking them. It's about taking you out from right here and pushing you down,
right,
and
right.
then breaking your nose inside of your skull.
Things, yes.
I've knocked several men who were trying to rape me off me, and they did not want to come back because I'm so tiny, but I hurt them so bad.
God.
So bad.
That must have been scary. Scary experience.
No, it happened a lot in college.
A lot?
Yeah, I went to UCF and I lived in the dorms, and our dorms were kind of notorious for men raping women. And so at one point I had a dorm neighbor come over and follow me in, and just some guys I'd hang out with, and they follow me in the room, and they think I was too drunk to do anything about it. And then it would be like, holy fucking shit, this girl I'm trying to rape knows fucking martial arts. So I ended up with a boyfriend who was also a black belt. Or I wasn't a black belt, but I did martial arts for a while, and I was a weight trainer, and I was buff then.
Right, but you just had that sense of vigilance. You had your guard up.
Well,
you were expecting it at some point.
My dad
somebody.
Was very important to my dad that at a young age I learned how to knock a guy out.
That's important.
But he'd be like, you're Irish and you're Indian. You can't drink. Because you just fight people.
Wow.
When you drink. You can't drink whiskey. You just get in fights. So that's why I'm doing nonviolence, is because, yes, trying to escape the genealogical violence.
There's going to be a lot of whiskey drinking this month. Some people celebrate it this month.
Oh, yes. Yes, that by drinking. Yes.
I like to get corned beef and cabbage.
Mm-hmm.
That's my thing. I pass on the green beer. I don't really drink alcohol that much anymore.
They turn the whole river in Tampa green. They dye the whole river green, and you can get right on the boat in the green.
Interesting.
Water. It's a very cool thing. Eat some mushrooms. We'll watch the water turn green.
Right, and of course that's safe.
Yeah.
Is there fish in there? Is there life in
yes,
that river?
there is life in that river.
Okay.
Yes.
And so they get to have an experience as well.
Yes,
green water. Everywhere they look.
St. Patty's Day in the Tampa River. It's right by the Children's Museum there.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Fun things to do in Florida. I don't
nonstop.
So is our Vibe Style channel about Florida Vibe Style?
Yeah, I can't wait to
Florida Vibes.
Show
good show
video
festo.
footage, and we're gonna be doing live broadcasts on location at some point. That'll be fun.
On which location?
Anywhere. I'd like to do some volunteering and maybe some fundraising and awareness type stuff. something that I did with the ex-girlfriend that was fun was seabird rescue. So that'd be cool to get some footage of that. And maybe we could make an instructional video on how to help a pelican that gets caught in the fishing line. Because a lot of people just cut the line when they go away and die.
Oh, no.
So never cut the line. You have to use like a blanket or have a friend hold the bird so you can cut the line and get the hooks out of them.
Yeah.
It's very common. They're getting messed up a lot on the pier.
Injured bird problems are so Florida. That's like the most Florida thing ever, to be like, well, I had a normal afternoon until I got this injured pigeon. I gotta figure out how to get to the rescue today.
Right. There's signs all around.
Especially in spring. In spring, the baby birds.
Uh-oh.
Because the moms, sometimes they're not viable and the moms reject them.
Oh, no.
And then I find them and then I take them in. I try to revive them and feed them, but they're never going to make it and they die.
You got to make them warm. They have to be warm.
No.
And then,
well,
or they need the motherly love. They need that sense.
No, something's wrong with them and the mom knows it and they kick them out of the nest. But I have such a big heart that I feel like I can save them and they die and I'm like a bird doula in spring in Florida.
Oh.
Baby bird doula.
Or little baby birds.
Yeah. But I was watching a TikTok and this guy was watching another guy get attacked by a wolf and he's like, he needed a white lady. If he had a white lady, she would have been like, oh, come here, puppy.
Oh. A wild wolf?
Yeah, she would have been giving him treats.
I don't know if you can compromise.
There's sanctuaries in Florida. You can go hang out with the wolves. We should live pass from the wolf sanctuary.
That would be cool.
Yeah, no. There's totally places where people go chill with wolves in Florida. Are you kidding? This is fucking Florida.
Wow.
People hang out with wolves and gators here.
Yeah, it looks like
we go tubing with gators. My friend,
I don't know about that.
From California was tubing with us in like the Rainbow River, and he saw a gator and he hopped in his tube and he started swimming away, and all of us Floridians looked at him and we started laughing so hard. He was like terrified, like it was a nightmare. We were like, you're scared of a big ass 8-foot gator 10 feet away.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I say skip it. I want nothing to do with that.
Well,
I did see one in the wild though. When I first moved here, I was renting a room in someone's house in Pinellas Park, and I was doing my little morning walk or jog, and sure enough, there was a 10-foot gator right there in the neighborhood. Gators happen. Cruising around, and I was like, "Oh man, that thing can run and jump. I think maybe I should get a couple pictures and a video clip and get out of here."
Gators happen. Rattlesnakes happen. Boys go out there and poke at the rattlesnakes. They put on those lizards on their ears as earrings. Florida boys. I
have a snake bite kit, so I'm ready for it.
You ready for a snake bite?
Yep.
Nope, that's something nobody has. The place with the venomous snakes is a snake bite kit. I guarantee you that.
I was in the mountains in California on a pot farm. And I didn't realize how vulnerable I was until I tripped over a snake in my flip-flops.
Oh, shit.
And then I thought about it. What would that be like to get bit by a snake, like a venomous one? What would I do? Would I call 911 or?
I don't know what you would do.
What would they send a helicopter, or how long would it take them to get there where I was? What would I make it until they get there? I don't know. So I did some homework. Got a snake bite kit, and from that day on, I had confidence because I knew what to do. So in other words, I was prepared for snake
bites. Like, did you have someone suck out the venom?
And that's just it. You know, for certain things, you don't want to be trying to figure it out at the last minute. You want to be prepared, like an emergency. Let's say there's an emergency with the war or whatever. You want to have a plan. You don't want to be figuring stuff out at the last minute. Everyone that doesn't have a plan is going to be panicking. I mean, what if there's an EMP or something and we don't have phones or internet? What do we do? What if we don't have GPS? We're going to have like a map on paper to get
Or we're
around.
gonna have to know how to get around. I know how to get around without GPS.
And where to
I've
go.
been practicing getting around without GPS for a long time.
Do you have a meetup spot for your friends and family? Like, if something goes down, you guys all meet somewhere.
My brother-in-law's got a tank.
So everybody meets at the tank, and there's food and water in case there's no electricity or whatever.
But I don't know, man. Don't worry about that stuff, man. High vibes.
No, don't worry about it. Just maybe have a plan. Maybe just something. Just because if something were to happen, you could stay calm, and have confidence.
I'm gonna be calm either way. I'm gonna find what I need around. It's always around. Trust the universe is gonna endlessly supply for you what it is you're looking for.
Like, for example, what's your opinion on everything going on with the whole Ukraine thing?
I think
could it be the beginning of something? Could this?
Yes, it's the splitting of timelines.
I feel like there's more to it. I mean, it did happen on 2/22/2022.
Yeah, the timelines are splitting.
So something did happen.
So the people who are still really into duality are really into it, and then the people who are ascending are ascending.
All right. Well, maybe we can get into it a little more next week, right here, same time, same channel.
Same vibe.
Same vibes.
Same vibe.
Every Wednesday.
The vibe style. It's a vibe style, not a lifestyle.
We're here 4 to 6. And definitely tell a friend, and let's build this thing up. We're always open to guests, and we're working on being more interactive with calls and chat.
Yep. So we can have people video in. We can invite people in.
Cool.
Via this.
We will. Looks like we got some links for you to click. We'll be working on that.
Right.
This is pretty cool. We got the green screen up today, and we're using the chroma key effect. You can see those vibes just bouncing off there. It's pretty cool. Super vibey.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to start advertising the podcast.
And once again, how can people find us? Where are we at?
Well, you can find us on the Vibe Style Podcast Facebook or on the YouTube for Meditation Mandala. We'll be live broadcasting to both of those. And we're also broadcasting to my personal page, Marcile Powers. Awesome. And we'll be uploaded to all podcasting apps afterwards.
Cool. I should have a sound bath update too by next week, because I did some demos for some investors. So that's a little bit interesting. So I'll have updates on that too.
Great.
And I'll be talking about the music festival. Hopefully Piki will be with us too.
That'd be cool. And
maybe Kylie, but I doubt it. Nope. She wants to meet after the show next week. So
okay,
working on that.
Well, let's play it by the ear, because Abija wants to come on the show too.
Oh, cool. We'll talk about gardening, sustainability, urban farming.
So on
that note, adios.
Bye.
Goodbye.